Hey folks, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Bikepacking Adventures with me, Richard Lake. It's an early rise, as you can no doubt tell. So I left the Lincolnshire seaside resort of Cleethorpes just before 6 o'clock. It's now just after 7 o'clock. I'm the other side of the Lincolnshire walls. I'm just taking a straight beeline across, just come up that climb over there, which if you live around here, this is called the Foresway climb, and that's one of the NCN markers. That's route number 1. It's gonna be quite flat for a while as I ride 180 miles. I'm heading towards Lincoln, out along the viaduct into Nottinghamshire to Tuxford, through Chesterfield, into a little village that I've picked out on the map called Unthank. Anyway, get moving. And with it only being February, I've gone easy on the route. I've chosen a typical out and back into the wind, returning hopefully with that tailwind. It's a long day. I'm riding with the Woburn front light that I got from Julian Hutchinson a few months ago now. Haven't really tested it properly. This ugly thing here is the power pack for it, which needs to be plugged in to use it. It's slightly unsightly, but it's a really powerful light and a good field of view. Even on the lowest setting, I was well impressed. The idea with this is I'm probably going to use it on like shorter multi-day stuff, particularly off-road. So I'm thinking a great British escapade, ideal when you need a great front light. As much as I like my current Cat Eye Volt, it's only really any use on the road. It doesn't have it don't have a wide beam on it. Plus it's playing up as well since the TCR. So I'm just going along the NCN 64, about to reach the viaduct at the bottom, the Fledborough viaduct. So I've got a target in mind today. I'd like to reach 100 miles, that's 160 kilometres, by 1 o'clock. Try as I might. I don't think I'm going to reach that target. It's going to be more like half one, I think. It's just headwind all the way. It's nice to have a goal to aim for, so that's what I'm thinking. So this is one or two cycleways I'm traversing today. And the next one is in Chesterfield Canal. I've not ridden it before. I've done a bit of street view where I can and had a look, and I'm like thinking to myself, it's not too dissimilar to what I'm on right now. It's nice riding places you don't recognise. I know it's coming up soon though for me. Clumber Park. Just thinking about my calendar for this year. Got all my holidays booked for everything going on. Pan Celtic booked in terms of the ferry across from Portsmouth. Going down there with Chris Scohorn. I believe his son's driving us down there. And the other one, what's coming together nicely, is Paris-Brest Paris in August. There's 3 of us heading down for that. Jez Lyons, he is on his mission to qualify for PBP as well. He's not done any of the 2022 pre-qualifiers. You don't actually have to do those, you just get, you know, whether you get in or not is another thing. So you have to make sure you finish your super random series. You've got to do that as a bare minimum. Lots of people don't do that and drop out for various reasons. Just got to get that SR series in. For anybody that doesn't know what For anybody that doesn't know what an SR series is, it's an Audax thing. Basically you have to ride 200, 300, 400 and 600 kilometers. This is different, this is not a road. Yeah, so anyway, you have to do all those distances at proper Audax events, all within the time limit. and then you can apply to be in Paris, Paris. And for those who don't know what PBP is, happens every 4 years. It's a 1200 kilometre randonnée from Rambouillet, not too far from Paris, to Brest, which is on the west coast of France, in the region of Brittany. Last did it in 2019, looking forward to going again. In that particular year I chose the 84-hour group. This year I've chosen the 80-hour group. I want to try and get through as quick as I can.
Let it all go, darling, let it all go. I just need to stop and some French vibes in my head. Let it all go, darling, let it all go. I'm not trying to run, just need some French vibes in my way.
Gloves are off. Can't remember the last time gloves were off while riding. It's a beautiful stretch of canal this. I ever find myself out this way in the summer, get myself on the gravel bike.
Just stopped in Chesterfield somewhere, I think it's Chesterfield anyway. 12k from the target point, which is trying to reach by 1 o'clock. It's 10 to 1 now. So I would have got there about 1:30, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good, but I've had to stop and have something to eat because getting hungry. I've just got plenty of water, milkshake, big sandwich to eat. Keep me going for maybe 100k.
I'm in the beautiful Peak District, I guess. Don't know. South-East Derbyshire, I think. I'll tell you what, that 1 o'clock target would have been hard to meet because there's a gigantic hill at the end. I knew there was going to be a hill, you know, a turning point, but I didn't realise it's going to be so steep. Just been passing through the village of Barlow, as in Gary Barlow, or Ken Barlow, or I don't know, Deirdre Barlow. There you go, Baslow to Barlow. Had a mile going to Milthorpe, somewhere that way. Right, enough put my arms up now up here because it's not that warm to be honest. Right, let's go. Whew. This is probably, it's looking like 9:30 by the time I finish. Should be a lot quicker going back though. 157 to go. Who thought it was a good idea to do 300? It says I've done 1,272 metres of climbing. If my GPS was right, I've still got another 1,000 to go. I find it hard to believe, to be honest. Tell you what, underestimated this return leg. Is it not put any thought to whatever to elevation and climbing and things? It's been really difficult since the turning point. So yes, I think that 1,000 metres of climbing, but I still had to go. It's pretty accurate. God. It doesn't matter what time I finish as long as I'm in time. I don't know what time allowance I have, to be honest. It's 13.5 hours for 200. Maybe 20 hours. Don't know. So I've got a couple hours light, 130k to go. So it's probably about 4 or 5 hours in the dark. Got a cheeky little takeaway. Oh yeah, the Golden Arches. It wouldn't be an Old Axe without a stop at a McDonald's. With or without gherkin.
It's not McDonald's without gherkin in. It's just cheeseburger otherwise. Sometimes McDonald's tastes amazing. Sometimes I don't. Maybe my body was craving a McDonald's. Sure, I've still got some sauce on my cheek.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching this mini adventure. Spring feels well and truly in the air, so I thought I'd take full advantage and get out and ride it. I keep thinking I might get into Lincolnshire before that sun goes down. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give it a big thumbs up. Head down to the comments below and tell me what you've been up to last weekend. So I'm going to be heading along the gravel path, taking a route through Lincoln city centre. You know, I can't believe how mild it is. It's coming up to 5:45, not even the middle of February. Now I have my arms out. Now it's probably hard to appreciate, I show you this very well on camera, but this Woburn front light, really good. Low setting this, and I can see across the entire lane. I mean, so what if it's got an ugly block you have to strap round somewhere? Hey folks, how you doing? It is now Tuesday, a couple of days later after the ride. What a ride it was. Let me just tell you how it finished. On the way to Market Raisin, there was something in the middle of the road. I was near East Torrington and it looked like a brick or something, and I just hit it and my back wheel was like, oh shit, what have I done? Got about 300 yards up the road, flat back tyre, great, pitch black. I kind of forgot what that felt like, changing the tyre in the middle of the darkness, but got it fixed and I was on my way again. And at that time I chose to put my hoodie on as well, and perhaps that was a bad choice because I was just coming up to the Wolds and I got a bit hot and sweaty, and then I took it off, then I was too cold and I put it back on again, I was too warm, and the last 55k or something like that took me ages to get back home, but managed to get home about 9:30 I think it was, perhaps a little bit before that, so I was right where I thought I'd be, slap bang in the middle. I was thinking early on in the ride probably going to finish anywhere between 6:30 and 10:30, and more or less in the middle really. So yeah, well, I'm well pleased with that. A 300 in winter is no easy achievement. So there we go folks, hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, now might be the time. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, also helps people discover this channel. Right, from me, until the next one, I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.